Hey, how are you? Let's play some more Pathfinder. You can use strange sneak attacks on flanked enemies. Alright. So, the last two times, this time and the day before when I started the game, it crashed on me right at the beginning. Basically at the main menu screen, yeah. I could scream when it happened. So I hope it doesn't do this now during the game. And yeah, wish me luck. Let's hope for the best. Okay, so we haven't talked to everybody out here, and there's still like half of my party somewhere hidden here. Boken puts his hands on his hips. Ha! Old Boken still knows a few tricks to impress these blood-sucking dummies. Enough hiding in the damn bushes, I say. Show me what you have. Alright, a lot of potions. Remove curse. Well, if I would have more money, this is like half of my gold. I totally would buy a remove curse potion. Wow, even the cure light wounds is pretty expensive compared to our income. A wand. Yeah, we don't really need that. What's this? Of transmutations and bodily poisons. Does this help us in any way? Truly blessed and enlightened is that learned man or wise woman whose gaze has pierced the mysteries of alchemy. This path fortifies the spirit, sharpens the mind, and teaches temperance in all things. Even the petty and the shallow have, through ardor in the pursuit of alchemical knowledge, achieved virtue. Yet nevertheless, this art is not without its dangers. An alchemist who turns to imbibing his own concoctions, as is custom among the young and impatient, may wreak havoc upon his very nature. For a potion is not merely a concoction, but a mixture of primes which the naked eye cannot see. These basic elements of spirit, once they take root within, may intermingle and converge, and through their union poison the soul, compel deeds most disgraceful, or excite with the temper of a demon. Yeah, that's great. I want all of that, please. So he also has some food, ingredient stuff. I don't know. So do these books help? I remember in Baldur's Gate, some of the books like instantly gave you something, but many of them didn't. They were just some neat little stories. So you I always like to go through all the libraries and books because yeah, well, you basically, if you're like patient, you might get actual boni out of them. Like, I don't know, +1 something. I don't remember what exactly it was. Can I help you in any way? Boken glances at you, suddenly interested. Well, since you're asking, there's a cave nearby. I used to pick berries in there, but the place has been overrun by spiders. Ah, the classical. Kill 3 of that and fetch 2 of that. This is basically like the intro, an intro quest, right? Kill the rats in the cellar, please. The berries are red, look a lot like raspberries. Fangberries, I call them. I'd be real grateful if you gathered a basket of them and brought them back. Just be quick if you do. They spoil quickly. Oh. So this is timed? Fangberry Cave has been revealed. Those spiders in the cave are extremely mean. I'll give you some alchemist fires. Crafted them myself. Burn those spiders. Teach them how to claim my Fangberry Cave. Oh, 6. That's not bad. I also need a bucket of moon radishes. They are a rare and mysterious plant. I don't know where to find them, but I know that kobolds gather them and value them highly. Okay. It's not a huge deal, really. I'd do it myself if I were younger. But if you're willing, I'll pay you. 3 potions for the berries, and a purse full of coins for the radishes. Why do you need fangberries and moon radishes, Spoken? You want to know, huh? Well, I'll gladly tell you after you bring some to me. Alright, I'll try to help. Spoken glances at you hopefully. Just watch out, alright? Don't end up someone's lunch. I should go. Cool. What about you, Harem? Harem pulls his beard, muttering something that could be either prayers or curses. Upon noticing you, he winces. What? Ah, it's you, Victor. Did I startle you? I'm sorry. Oh no, that doesn't matter. I was just contemplating the futility of existence. Well, that's an hour well spent, I guess. And the worthlessness of the universe. The ways of Kratos are great. My humble mortal mind cannot fully grasp them, but I do what I can. Well, that sounds like you're basically wallowing in self-pity, or I don't know. It's definitely depressing. Harem smiles apologetically. Tell me about your past. My life is divided into 2 parts. The first was filled with blind wandering, doubts, and attempts to serve Tarek. This is another god, right? Tarek, also known as the father of creation, is a stoic and serious dwarven god of the forge, protection and strategy, who values honor, planning, and well-made steel. He is an often distant deity, lending magical power to his clerics, but leaving his followers to make their own way through life, knowing that this will make them strong and determined. The second part began when I accepted Kratos into my soul and received a clear vision of the world. What exactly would you like to know? You once tried to serve Tarek? Not just tried, it was a burning passion. I craved it by day and dreamt of it at night. Harem shakes his head as if amazed by his own stupidity. You see, Victor, from my first days I felt the presence of the god at my back. I heard whispers and felt his power, though the nature of his power wasn't clear to me. I saw Tarek himself was trying to speak to me, and I did all I could to understand his words. Oh, what a naive fool I was. I had no idea that Tarek, that uncompromising, conceited god, glamorized by all dwarfs, was capable of betrayal. He turned away from me, Victor. He left me in the hour when I put all my hopes in him, and desperately needed his support. Tarek is the god of craftsmanship, so every follower, especially the clerics, must smith their own suit of armor. The day when this work is finished is like the second birthday for a dwarf. He is newly born in the eyes of Tarek. Harem sighs heavily and falls silent for a time. My second birthday never came. I couldn't make armor, not even a sword, not even a simple nail. My hammer smashed my fingers and fell on my feet. Molten iron burned my hands. The clerics laughed as they healed me. They used to say I was cursed by Tarek. So finally I gave up any attempt to please the betrayer god. So he was a little clumsy. Alright. Even if Chorak has really rejected you, is that enough reason to leave your homeland? You don't know much about dwarfs. Aram lets out a sad sigh. How can a dwarf, cursed by Torak, go on living in a city where every single soul bows to Tarak? I was alone, disgraced, humiliated, insulted. A lone tear, wow, this goes deep, glints in the light before sliding down Heron's cheek and hiding in his beard. Oof. I was trying to drown my sorrows in drink. Don't dwarfs drink anyway? Like, just in general, across the board. But even the owner of the cheapest pub on the road would laugh at me while he put those mugs in front of me. I couldn't take it any longer. I wanted everything to end. But there was one thing that kept me going and prevented me from ending my life. I could still hear that divine whisper behind my back. It was yet faint. It took a long time before I could hear it clearly. But having heard it once, I could never forget it. It was clear that none of Lared's deities favored me, so I left the Five Kings Mountains and went out searching. The Kings Mountains are tall and imposing peaks, rich with ore and iron-blue mushrooms, heavily populated by dwarfs. They are the largest center of dwarven culture on or beneath Golarion. Highhelm, the largest dwarven city on Golarion, is located under one of its peaks. So, he said where he's from, right? My life story began in Lared, a city of dwarven clerics and acolytes. They serve Torak and the other dwarven gods. Torak's brothers Angred and Margrim, Torak's wife Folgrid, his daughter Bolka, his sons Grundina, Kuls, and Trud, and also Torak's sister Drengvid. Aaron curves his lips in contempt. I wouldn't be surprised if they built a temple to Torak's pet dog. That's some resentment right there. Sorry, I let myself get carried away. Harem sighs and pulls his beard several times. This is like a comforting action to digest the stress and calm him down. Lared is the second largest dwarven city in the Five Kings Mountains. It's built up around numerous temple caverns, which serve as places of worship for all the dwarven gods. Many pilgrims from every corner of Golarion come to Lared to pray to their gods. Some remain to live there. This city is simply imbued with faith. You can't swing a dead cat without hitting a cleric. It's no surprise, inspired by the aura of this city, that I decided as a young boy to dedicate all my efforts to becoming a cleric of Torak. Alright, let's come back to this. I didn't think dwarves ever worshipped Kratos. How did you learn about him? Oh, but that blessed day became the beginning of a new life. Whoa. Yeah, that's quite a life, waiting for everything to end. Alone and abandoned by all, I spent many dull hours in a filthy tavern by the roadside. I don't recall the town nor even the country. I had no money. In fact, all I had was a hunk of stale bread. I was weary and almost fainting from hunger. And that was the moment when the whisper from my god became more clear. It was like he was calling me. At last, my sufferings had come to an end. It was a miracle, Victor, and I had paid full price for it with my torments. This sounds a little bit like there's a certain bliss, a certain relief when it all ends. Just giving up can sometimes lift the burden, right? This sounds like that's what's happening here. He gave up hope on everything here. I couldn't control myself. I walked out of the tavern and straight into the nearest forest, and there I found the ruined temple of Aroden, the lost god. There he is again. Aroden was the immortal Aslanti who raised the Starstorm from the bottom of the inner sea in one Aroden, I guess, and in so doing founded the city of Absalom and ascending to godhood. Prophecy told of his return to Golarion and the beginning of a new age of glory. On the eve of his return, however, his clerics were cut off from his power, and terrible storms wrecked the world. Now presumed dead, Erodin's demise ushered in the current age of lost omens. Alright, there are different eras, and yeah, Erodin is a god that, well, some say betrayed his followers, some say he was like killed or something by other gods, who knows, and some say he will come back. This is just a transition period, waiting for him, I guess. And another god, I think Yomede, namely, has taken its place, kinda, sorta, if I got that right. But I'm sure we will read about her soon enough. My new brothers told me that they were clerics of Kratos, the god of end times. They were traveling around Golarion, spreading the teachings of Kratos, despite all the persecution, contempt, and, well, why would there be any contempt towards those lovely sunshine people, and misjudgment they received from others? I gladly shared this burden with them. For now I knew whose voice had whispered to me through all those years. Alright, what makes you so sure, though, that it's now Kratos? You thought that before, that it was Torek. Wait, so you couldn't make even a simple nail, and you blame Torek? Are you suggesting that my problem was not a curse, just my own inability to work with metal? Or maybe you're saying that I was just too lazy? Harem looks into your eyes defiantly, his hands trembling with suppressed rage as he runs his fingers over his beard. You're a fool if you think so. An ignorant fool. Have you ever met a dwarf who can't handle a smith's hammer? Even our children craft knives. No, no, no. Torek is the cause of my sufferings. The betrayer god deliberately cursed me, just to make a laughingstock of me. Harem raises his hand and shakes his fist at someone above. So maybe we can, if not turn his alignment, maybe he can find back to his, during the course of the game, to his old god Torek, or maybe devote himself to an entirely new one. Or maybe he'll get just a new class, just leave the cleric be, at all. We'll see. Will be interesting. But I won't let myself get angry at you, Victor. You are an ignorant and blind soul, and my aim is to guide you through this dying world that marches towards its end. I will open your eyes, or die trying. Kratos will be pleased by either outcome. So what they kind of did, or what humanity kind of does in general with gods, is like each god personifies a certain aspect, a certain character, like an abstract that is deemed important enough for the current time, for humans, right? So that's why gods are different. Sometimes they're the same, or resemble each other. on like different parts of the world. But then again, if you have multiple gods like a pantheon, you have some specialized gods that serve the people that live there. But it's only fitting for them to be important because they are in a certain environment. You need certain surroundings, right? So if you have like certain animals, you get that incorporated into the form, into the looks of the gods. Like, it's what you know, what surrounds you. You kind of form that into a god. I think that's interesting. Gods and the pantheon of group of people tells you a lot about what they value and what's important to them. Let's talk about something else. I like to learn more about dwarves. Most dwarves are self-satisfied, stubborn fools serving Torek. Oh, good thing you're not stubborn. They don't deserve my good attitude. Harem winces. But you can ask what you want to know. I'll try to answer. Tell me about the Five Kings Mountains. The Dwarven Kingdom, yes. Well, it's to the south from here. It survived many trials, and there will be more yet to come. Harem strokes his beard, contemplating. There is no unity among the dwarves, Victor. The five kings rule over our people. They sit on the thrones of the five greatest cities, and with every passing day it grows harder for them to come to any agreement. The only thing uniting the Five Kings Mountains is the sky citadel of Highhelm, the great dwarven fortress at the mountain's heart. Mighty dwarven fortresses, the sky citadels, that can be found throughout Aristan and Garund, the first to be built by the stout folk when they emerged onto the surface world during the Age of Darkness. So this is another age. I don't remember how many there are, but yeah. Although 10 citadels were built in total, only a few have survived intact to the present day, and few still are held by the dwarves. Oh. So there are probably some monsters there that occupy them now, or orcs or whatever. Highhelm. Highhelm is among the ancient and expansive dwarven settlements recognized as a sky citadel. Constructed during the Age of Darkness within and beneath lofty Emperor's Peak in the Five Kings Range, it has remained the center of dwarven culture on Avistan for millennia. Have the dwarves always lived on the surface? Oh no! Eons ago, all dwarves lived deep beneath the surface. And some still do. But they're like, they're evil cousins, right? Like the Drow are the evil cousins of the elves. They are like, I don't remember the name now. But they're like more dark. They have a darker skin tone, and they're like evil dwarfs, basically. The game is a bit lagging here, and they did rather well, judging by the historic records. They built fortresses befitting noble dwarfs, but our restless god, Torek, sent us a prophecy: the quest for the sky. He ordered all the dwarves to abandon their fortresses and press upwards, to show their beards to the sun, as they say. The quest for the sky. This quest for the sky is the ancient dwarven migration to the surface of Galarian from their original homes in the Darklands. Their god Torek had given them a prophecy. When the ground shook beneath their feet, they must press upward to the surface. They took the massive tremors caused by Earthfall in 5293 AR as this sign and began their journey towards the surface, finally emerging there in 4987 AR. Oh, this is minus 5000. Man, that's a long time in between there. And this is a long migration period, either way, whether it's minus or not. This journey was long and bloody. Many dwarfs perished on the way. Others turned back, keeping to their ancient strongholds, eventually to turn into evil Durga, that's the name, grey dwarfs. But those who survived reached the surface and founded the Sky Citadels, the most glorious cities in dwarven history. Tell me about the Sky Citadels. Oh, they are the peaks of creation, glorious cities, built by the ancient dwarfs, who'd finally reached the surface after many hardships, performing the final labor in the quest for the sky on the surface of Golarion. Harem's eyes glitter with admiration. They are steadfast, tall, magnificent. They are beautiful. The 10 citadels were built by dwarfs, but we've managed to keep only a few. The citadels crumbled, and the orcs, sworn enemies of our people, trampled their blessed streets and ruined the gorgeous palaces of the ancient kings. Harem's eyes grow misty with tears. These were heavy losses and a disgrace to our people, Victor. Well, he's quite easy to, turn on the waterworks. Highhelm is the jewel of the citadels that remain. It is located in the heart of the mountains, and the heart of every dwarf. Yes, my heart too. There is a dwarven saying that if an enemy reaches Highhelm, every dwarf from all the corners of the world will come to defend it. Harem casts a sad glance at you. I'd be there too, but not to help the citadel's defenders. I'd be there to witness the fall of our people with my own eyes and mourn it. I would fall upon the cold stone and raise my final prayer to Kratos. Prophecy fulfilled. Kratos was right after all. I'd like to talk about your god, Kratos. You wish to learn about Kratos? Harem seems surprised and pleased at the same time. Yes, of course. I will answer anything you ask. What are Kratos' teachings about in a nutshell? Kratos is the end of all that exists. Harem smiles. Whoa. He's obviously been waiting for this question. Look around, Victor. What do you see? Look again and realize that everything will be destroyed. Our clothing and our armor will turn to dust. The walls of the palaces will crumble into ruins. The trees will fall, and you and I will die much sooner than that. Kratos is a timeless watcher. He is locked away by Pharasma, the goddess of rebirth. I guess it should say he's been locked away by Pharasma, the goddess of rebirth. From her boneyard, he watches over the world, knowing the time for the final reaping shall come. He is the bloated moon hanging in the sky. He is the harbinger of the last days. He is the one who will stay when all the others are gone. So this is Lady Death. The Lady of Graves, Mother of Souls, Grey Lady. Pharasma is the goddess of birth, death, and prophecy. She shepherds Golarion's recently departed souls to their final reward. Upon death, souls migrate via the river of Styx of souls to Pharasma's boneyard in the outer sphere, which sits atop an impossible tall spire that pierces the astral plane. Well, yeah, that's another thing. There are a lot of planes there. It's like multiverse, and there's a lot of stuff going on, and there are like different kinds of hell, and the world is pretty rich. She's among the most ancient deities in the multiverse, but keeps the knowledge of the fate of all souls closely guarded. Boneyard, Purgatory. The Boneyard, sometimes referred to as Purgatory, is a neutral plane where the souls of dead mortals from the material plane are judged by the goddess Pharasma. Pharasma has Grotus locked in a boneyard, so she is stronger than Grotus? Of course she's stronger, for now. Harem nods with dignity, stroking his beard. Grotus is weaker than Pharasma, and many other gods. I would be a fool if I tried to claim otherwise. If Grotus were stronger, the end times would already have come, wouldn't they? But the powers of other gods fade away. They dissolve slowly, a grain in a century. Kratos collects those grains and waits. He doesn't need to hurry. He knows that his time shall come. Usually clerics can speak with their gods. What does Kratos say to you? What is his will? Oh, this will be interesting. Harem shakes his head in resignation. Kratos doesn't speak to his clerics. Actually, Kratos doesn't need any clerics. The dwarf raises his sad eyes to you. He only allows his whispers to be heard, and only by those who are dying to hear them. His words are unclear, but they call to you. His voice comes with a soft rustle of fallen leaves, with the woeful wailing wind at the mountain pass, with the roar of the raging blizzard, and it calls you to strike out on the road. Onwards, always onwards, over the pass, over the bridge, and further along. Up ahead, where the edge of a grey robe flashed, and a candle sputtered for the last time before dying. Onwards, always onwards, until your feet can no longer carry you. Harem falls silent, submerged in his own thoughts. Thanks for telling me these very sad stories. Telling me about Grotus. I've learned enough for now. Then let me ask you, what do you think about Grotus? To be honest, I don't want to have anything to do with him. Yeah, man. I kinda gotta be honest here. Harem sighs. Your denial means nothing, Victor. The end will come either way, but there is still time to talk further about it. After all, that's why I travel in your company. So he wants to convert me until everybody worships Kratos. And finally the end times can come. This is like suicide, like a slow suicide, right? Go making a religion out of it. Just lay down and die. Have you ever regretted your decision to abandon Torek and start worshipping Grotus instead? Your question might seem offensive, Victor, but I am not offended. I realize you ask it because you wish to learn more about Grotus. Harem squeezes his beard in his fist, but in a moment he lets it free again. Torek betrayed me, Victor. All he's ever done was look down with contempt on all my futile efforts to please him. I crafted armor plates, but they fell apart with a single strike of a fist. You know, there can't be good, you can't be good, there can't be good people, people that are good at something without there being people that are bad at something as well. If everybody knows everything, there's no quality in there. You just gotta find out what you're good at, I guess. So maybe being a smith is not everything. I smiths swords, but they broke at the hilt. Torek's priests used to say such failures were the curse of their uncompromising deity. Harem's fingers grab his beard with such force that it seems he'll tear a handful of hair out of it. It was Kratos who opened my eyes. He showed me that failure is a manifestation of his will. The end time is near, Victor. The end is near. Does he have like a sign that he's carrying around with him? And every failure is just another step towards it. Thorax's curse is only half the reason for my failure. The other half is the blessing of Kratos, which I have borne from early childhood. Well, I guess you can consider it a blessing. Harem smiles warmly at these thoughts. The good thing about this is if God is responsible for everything, either way, for your failures and your successes, then you don't kind of have to take responsibility for yourself, right? You can always say, yeah, that's because the guy upstairs there. It kind of makes it hard to change the situation. So the short answer to your question is no. I've never regretted opening my soul to Kratos. From what I've heard, Kratos doesn't spare the minds of his clerics. They all go insane eventually. Is that true? Ha! Who told you that? I'd like to look that slanderer in the eye. Aaron bursts into laughter, but you can't understand what's so funny. You see, Victor, sanity is... Oh no, we're going that route. Alright, a little Malkavian here. Who's insane? Me? What? Sanity is quite a relative concept, Harem says as his laughter recedes. Yeah, that's, when you're laughing all the time and you're laughing at your own jokes and nobody is laughing as hard as you are, or not laughing at all, maybe that's time to think about your behavior. Harem says as his laughter recedes, each of us is certain that he's the sanest creature in the world. Meanwhile, we periodically doubt the sanity of others. So what happens? Actually we don't, just with you at the moment. So what happens if 2 or 3 people claim that someone else is insane? Does that make it true? Perhaps the accusers have lost their minds themselves. Yeah, it's always a matter of perception, I guess. And perspective as well. That guy that drives the wrong way and says, well, there 100 cars are coming my way and they're all driving in the wrong direction. They're all insane. So I guess technically he's not wrong, but society kind of made an agreement about what is considered insane or sane. So yeah, insane doesn't have to be bad if you deviate from the norms and everything. That doesn't have to be necessarily a bad thing, but that you deviate is just a fact at a certain point. It's a measurable quantity, right? You can count the people that say you are insane versus the ones that say you're sane. Something like that. The longer a cleric listens to the whispers of Kratos, the better he comprehends the essence of his designs, and the deeper his understanding becomes. When enlightenment comes, the mind of a cleric ascends to a new level of understanding, kind of like a negative enlightenment, right? Like you reach a bad place that is your happy place, then a negative nirvana maybe. So nirvana is maybe the wrong concept. It's like nirvana is basically nothing, evil, good, nothing, which is inaccessible to simpler souls. Oh, so there's an element of pride and feeling superior in there as well. Is it insanity? That's always a good excuse. This is for you to decide, Victor. My decision was made long ago. When I reach enlightenment, I'll accept it with joy and delight. I mean, you can make an argument that genius and insanity are close to each other. And there's always some of each in the other. I'd support that, but this this is like just sending out too many negative vibes. Well, when you learn Groto's divine plans, remember to tell me about them. I could use a good laugh. Aram seems not to hear the irony in your words. Oh, of course, I will tell you. I will tell everyone. The word of Kratos will lead us forward unto the inevitable. Inevitable. Leave, go away. Thanks for the conversation, though. Oh, what happened here? Aram nods with dignity. He does have that. This gloomy personality gives him a certain dignity as well. I'll be happy to continue our conversation later. So, this leaves us with one more character that should be around here somewhere. No, there's nothing has changed up there. Oh, dog? Dog doesn't want to talk. We're gonna talk? And Miri utters a weary sigh. Alright, spill it. I'm listening. Oh boy, she doesn't like to talk. We're just talking. You don't like it? Miri shrugs several times, perhaps flexing her muscles, or maybe just filling in the silence. Don't know, she admits at last. Depends what we're gonna talk about. If it's about monsters or swords or scars, I approve. That's good. And if you're gonna ask questions like why and what for and how, screw this. Miri looks you over slowly head to toe. Or you got even harder ones? That's a formidable sword, but it's not just a simple weapon, is it? You bet it's not simple. Check out how big it is. She proudly raises the blade, and you notice that even though Amiri is extremely strong, she still has difficulty wielding such a large sword. This sword belonged to a real blasted frost giant. I killed the beast and took this looker for myself. Fits me perfect, my damn trophy. Amiri's eyes flash with menace, as if she's challenging some invisible enemy to try taking away her trophy. Tell me about yourself. This simple question seems to puzzle Amiri. She scratches her head, then starts counting on her fingers. First, I'm a barbarian. I'm strong. I grew up in the realm of Mammoth Lords. I left my tribe, the Six Spears. Amiri looks thoughtfully at her four bent fingers and shrugs. And I like fights, she concludes, bending her thumb. The realm of the Mammoth Lords. A realm of megafauna. Yeah, you really got it all there. All kind of worlds, and so this is like prehistoric stuff. Megafauna inhabited by humans almost as savage as the prehistoric beasts surrounding them. The realm of the Mammoth Lords is a land in Avistan's far north that is home to myriad nomadic tribes of Khalid barbarians. What's it like to be a barbarian in the Six Bears tribe? Ha! Our people are big and strong. We can cut a monster in half with one swing. Swing. We can walk 3 days and nights with no rest. We can eat a whole fried hour ox. I guess you had to do a lot of training to become as strong as you are. Training? Ha ha ha! No one freaking trained me. The boys of the Six Bears got the training. All I could do was watch. Amiri's eyes gleam with anger. And you know what? They were still crap even after all that training. Because I kicked their butts hard. Animals, bandits, monsters, all thought they were stronger than me. Idiots! Amiri spits on the ground. Because if you start a fight, you think you can win? You think you're stronger than your enemy? Amiri raises her chin proudly. I defeated them all. See all the scars on my face? Yeah, kinda. What does the realm of the Mammoth Lords look like? Huge and freezing. No place for weaklings. Amiri narrows her eyes as if evaluating your ability to survive her homeland. Tribes hunt our orcs' herds to survive. Our orcs are fast, so tribe follows herd for days. Just to not die of hunger. If you're weak, you stay behind and die in the snow. Tribe cannot stop. Well, simple solutions, simple answers. Why did you leave your tribe? Amiri flushes. 'Cause they were assholes, all of them. Men were cowards and scoundrels, and women were scared like sheep. Amiri rolls her bloodshot eyes in fury. Men there think no girl can be a fighter because they are weak. They are afraid a woman can beat them. And females just nod. Go through heights, cook meat, watch kids. That's what they always say. But I'm a warrior, damn it. I won't cook hides and watch meat. Amiri is already shouting, her fists clenched tightly. I told them so. I went hunting with men. And what did I get? Still the same. You are a woman. You stay home. Even gave me a nickname, the Soft Chieftain. Like a warrior woman was a funny joke. Damn, I even went to hunt those shit-faced frost giants. And there, Amiri suddenly stops, breathing heavily, sweat beading on her forehead. After a moment, Amiri waves her hand awkwardly and forces herself to grin. So I left. Cowards, scoundrels, and sissies they were. That's why. You're quite a good fighter. Amiri jerks her head up. Quite good, huh? Compared to who? If I was a crappy male, I'd fight better. Is that what you say? She glares at you, her eyes narrow. Oh, this is like a trigger for her, right? That's what will set her off. Oh, you say I could be better. Like, go get some training, Amiri, right? You're very good in a fight. You're an excellent warrior. I've just given you a compliment, that's all. For several more seconds, something was written down there. For several more seconds, Amiri continues to glare at your face with suspicion. Then, all of a sudden, she mellows. True, I fight good. That's what I do best. Well, don't question her, I guess. Yeah, let's leave that. Thanks for telling me. Let's talk about something else. So why did you leave your tribe? And what's the story about the frost giants? I told you already, they were assholes. They treat women like sheep, not fighters. Amiri frowned. As for giants, I'll tell you later someday. Maybe, as a reward, if you gather more, if you make a connection, if you level up and talk to her more and treat her well, gather more chaotic neutral points. I don't know how they keep track of that. But there's in Baldur's Gate there was also what I loved about the game were the romance options. There were quite a few of them. I wonder how this game will handle it. If you can like romance the hell out of everybody in your party, or maybe even some other NPCs. Who knows? We'll see. Thanks for talking with me. Let's speak again later. Talking. When will you do some monster killing instead? Amiri sighs and turns away. Well, at least the conversations with her are quite short compared to the other guys. So, have we talked to everybody? Lindsay, Harem, and Amiri. I think that's all everybody, right? Now what? Should I leave here? I'm not sure, to be honest. Let me see. Alright, there's some stuff nearby. Stolen land. What a mess. While we were resting at the trading post, our leader suddenly stared into empty space, moving his lips as if he were talking to someone. Oh, that's the nymph that appeared. Right, that's also the thing. What I was saying about like adventures and risks and danger. You don't really know if the nymph in this case is dangerous. And with every creature that you meet, it could go either way in all directions, you know. At first it's just strange and like new and mystic and interesting. And then it goes, well, sometimes they're nice, sometimes they're not, and sometimes they look nice and then they betray you. So that's what makes this interesting. And yeah, like with Tartuccio, things turn out differently. So far, I like that if you make the characters more complex, then the story automatically gets better as well. And then he said he knows where the bandits who attacked the trading post are camped. We'll never find the Staglord's fortress and all this ominous fog that blankets the area, but if we track down this gang, we'll be able to follow their trail. Off we go. So I guess we leave here. There's a symbol here, right? Somewhere where we can leave. Now we must choose who we take with us. Yes, I thought so. And we're going to take... oh, wrong. Everybody. Abandon hope and embrace the inevitable end. That's the kind of speech. Yeah, we know that. Rest at Oleg's trading poles are your capital to heal crippled characters. Oh, that's a thing. Crippling. Alright. Why do you want to be a smith? You don't need to be a smith. Just use the weapon. You're doing fine. Perfectly fine. So something new popped up here. Alright. What's this? Fangberry Cave. The origin of this giant burrow remains a mystery to the locals. It was named for the plant known as fangberry that grows in the area. I've never been to that location. Is there anything else? I'm always trying to zoom out, but that doesn't work. This is new as well. Thorn Fort. This fort in the heart of the woods is one of the best places to cross the Thorn River. Most traders and travelers choose the Thorn Fort for passage, attracting bandits to the place as well. Okay, I think there should be like 3 locations, right? But the other ones seems to be even more far away. Or maybe there are like 2 things at one location. I don't know, but let's go here first. Oh, this doesn't work. Like, click on it and then it will go there. Oh, the trail goes off here, I see. Oops. There's someone on the road, someone that looks like a wolf. Flank your enemies for maximum damage. A creature is considered flanked if 2 or more characters are attacking it at the same time. Alright. Let's go, bring it on. Oh, this is something different. It's always that wolf miniature, but there's different events. A jittery old man in squalid clothing shuffles up to you. His grey hair is unkempt and he continually clenches and unclenches his wrinkled, freckled hands. When he stops and looks up at you, his eyes widen and he tugs at his beard. Remus. Strange weather, invisible fog creeping out of the woods, soars beyond the sky, obscures the sun and moon. Strange. The old man shakes his head, his eyes shifting about seemingly at random. I don't like this old man. Looks like the kind who can cast the evil eye. I like Amiri though, and her. Well, I don't know if it's paranoia, but she's always suspicious. Like she doesn't trust anybody. I like that. Hmm. What are we going with here? Does that mean you can find your way through it? Nah, let's try this first. Who are you? The old man freezes for a moment. Remus. But that won't help with the fog. Man, he's almost zombie-like. What are you doing here? The old man raises a thick eyebrow curiously. I do nothing. Breathe, walk, observe. See what I mean? This is like just basic body functions. The fog looks visible enough to me. No, I'll go with 4. Invisible fog. Does that mean you can find your way through it? The fog is wrong. It hinders your legs, not your sight. I wish not to try. One more word and I'll kill you. Well, it would be quite the escalation, right? Alright, the fog looks visible enough to me. I see more than ever. I've never seen so much before. The old man wipes his hand across his face and sighs wearily. But someone must look, and no one else can. Wow, you're being cryptic, man. I should probably go. The old man stares at you intently. You hasten? You should. Your rival wastes no time. Oh, he's a seer. He knows what's going on. He races, but in another direction. He searches for power. He'll find it. My rival? Do you mean Tatuchu? Tell me more. The old man tucks his beard again. He's not tall, but he wants to climb high. Beside him are those who could stand against him, and might yet still. So his party members might abandon him at some point. What power is he searching for? Someone else's, old but forever young. Like a vampire? That which was taken from another, that which gave joy, and now gives death. Oh man, wow, you're mysterious. Can you tell me where he is now? He's in an old tomb south of the trading post. So he is nearby. Interesting. Yeah, actually said something that made sense. Nah, we're being like, thank you. The old man nods. How do you know we're rivals? I don't know. I see. You can choose where you set your eyes, usually. But can you choose what they see? Alright, woo, it's getting late. All the more reason not to linger. Farewell. The old man turns and walks away slowly, muttering softly. Once stolen, the land should be reclaimed. Once reclaimed, binded with the claimer shall it be. Binded, merged, joined by unbreakable ties. Claiming the land, claiming its pain, claiming its death. Well, good day to you too, sir. So we know where the little asshole is now. That's good. Is there anything else that we can, like, maybe loot here? Probably not. Those events are usually like limited. Yeah, only a small map. Not much else that you can do here. Again, harem. Each of your companions has a favorite food recipe. Cooking that recipe at camp will grant that companion a useful temporary bonus effect. Interesting. Boom. Alrighty. So where's Tatuccio? This is like just a fork, a junction where you can go. Okay. So I guess now I want to go right. Whoa, this is a little weird to maneuver here. Fangberry Cave. I want to enter this location. Press space to skip dialogue or banter when the party makes camp. Yeah, let's do the simple quest first, where this should be the one with the spiders, right? So what about the spells? Let me see. Spells prepared. This doesn't work like. Is she like a sorcerer? Let's see. Light daze resistance, hypnotism, ear piercing, cure light wounds. Cure light wounds, daze. So there, not all spells are there. Hypnotism. I'm not sure. I can put spells here, but what kind of... Let me see. What kind of spells do you use? Intelligence? Those should be sorcerer spells, right? I don't know. We'll find out. So we have one more slot here. Alright. Stunning barrier. Nope. Let's just go with more or cure wounds. No. Let's do this. So if she had spells to put there would be slots there, right? But she cannot change them like this.
Here I am.
There you are. Oh well. Maybe I look it up or something. Oh, this is weird. Bluish fog. The music is like there's something about to happen soon. Enemy swarms. Oh, there's a different mechanics when it comes to swarms. Some small-sized enemies, rats, spiders, mandragoras, can cluster into swarms and act as a single entity. Such enemies are extremely dangerous. They can't be defeated with simple weapons. Right. However, they are vulnerable to acid flasks and alchemist fires. Spells with area of effect capability, or spells that require an attack roll, like acid splash. You can also try to use torches as a last resort. Alright, interesting. Can I attack this little spider already? I just want to look around here. If there's anything else down here. A deer.
Serves you right.
Wow. A deer fight. Suddenly. Didn't expect that. Didn't think that there were like 3 of them. Let's hope we can actually deal with deers. That would be funny if the deers would wipe our party now. I didn't need to do anything there. Okay, great. Only a little damage. I'm fine with that. So there's
No stopping now.
something here. Sometimes, oh, even more loot. Goods, money, and more stuff. Nuts.
Onwards.
Okay, cannot skin those.
Can you make an epic pose? I need inspiration.
Wow, wild animals. Alright. Monitor lizard. Okay. Let's do it. What is, where's the health bar? Oh.
Won't give up.
Ooh, wow. Hang on. Venom. 1 minute. Oh, this is going to be brutal. Permanent. By resting. Alright. Can be restored by resting. Restoration spell. Gee. Okay. I'm not even sure if this helps. Yeah. Wow, this is quite a bad poison. So we have to rest here now. Lore check failed. Okay. 4. Will the hit points go down? Or the dexterity? Whatever. Luxury, luxury, and gold. Is this like a mattress, or is this a stone slab? A mattress would be odd, huh? Before we rest, though, let's...
March on.
Right. Let's check out everything. So... yeah, I guess we have to camp, man. Okay, let's go through the spellbook one more time. If we really wanna memorize those spells. Yeah, it's just not an option. Okay. So we can camp here. That's good. I don't know. Let's just do it.
Everyone laughs at me. Some do it kindly, some laugh with contempt, but who will laugh last? I suppose they will. But I will be proven right when all the laughter fades.
Well, there's a lot of contempt in him. Spoiled recipe. He's got kind of like that silent revenge thing going on there. Okay. Attack, but we are full again, I guess. No. Dexterity damage is still there. Sleep. Need to wake up. Yeah, Harem has this. But one day I will show each of you what I can truly do. That thing, right? I hope it's just one spider. Wow, the music is like different. Doesn't wear armor. Alright, yeah, they don't wear armor. Because if they wear armor, the rest actually is not as good. This is bad in every way. Yes, it is. Gods think of us mortals as dogs to be trained, but we can still surprise them. Salim Gaddafa. Oh well. Okay, so we... Maybe after the rest it will be gone? No?
Well, sorry, was lost in thought.
Alright. On the other hand, he could, like, do a... Maybe he has a restoration spell of some sort? Or not yet? Remove sickness. Looks like that's a no. Right. What does that do again? Morale. Well, then West is our only option. Let's do it. I don't really know how to activate the tent here. I guess it has to be highlighted, right? Yes.
Ah, bite me, greedy bastards. I don't care. I never wanted your crappy helmet.
That's cute.
Amiri, why the devil should we argue over who will get the Stag Lord's helmet? We haven't even defeated him yet.
Well, at least the meal worked this time. So, is the penalty gone now? Victor suddenly awoke inside the house. Dogs were howling fiercely, not far away. It smelled like burning. The wooden walls were steaming hot, and smoke was writhing beneath the low ceiling. Wheezing. He looked out of the window. The instant he approached the window, the glass broke and an arrow hit him in the chest. Well, alright. Falling, he glimpsed a dozen dark figures standing outside. His eyes dimmed. Victor's skin felt cold. He heard the murmur of the water and the soft lapping of waves. After opening his eyes, he saw a rocky river bottom and a bloated body tangled in green water weeds. The drowned man's empty gaze was fixed upon Victor. The drowned man's mouth opened slowly and a hoarse whisper said, "Shrike River, Victor." At this moment, Victor finally awoke. Drenched in sweat, he told us what he'd seen in the dream. The Shrike River is a tributary to the mighty Salon River that flows through the river kingdoms. The river begins high in the ice-rimmed peaks, the mountains that separate Prevoy on the continent of Ariston from the wildland of Iobaria in Casmeron. So many names. From its many smaller tributaries it pools in a large lake in the hills of Nomen, and then flows generally westward past the city of Rostov. From there it turns southwestward through the stolen lands, past the Nile marshes and into the East Salon River. It's the city of Mivan. Riverbed nightmare. What are these horrible dreams that plague our leader? Find the cause of the nightmare. Okay, cool. Man, this is still not gone. How bad is it? Oh boy. I don't like this at all. But we haven't even reached like a city yet where we could like go to a cleric or a healer or something. Temple.
It is done.
We are on our own all the time here. And now we gotta fight even more poison stuff. Oh, by the way, I should equip some of those flasks. Where are they though? Oh, yeah. What is this? Remove blindness. No. Take one of those. You already have two of them. And you have one of them. Potion of bark skin. Yeah. Take one of those. Two. That should be enough for the moment. For the first battle at least.
A rest is in order.
What? We were just resting, my friend. Maybe I should have looked if there was an option to rest longer. Maybe that would have helped. Okay, we're doing it now. Hello, little spider. You are not
Serves you right.
a swarm. Oh, but you are. Okay, let's do it then. Oh, you're not close enough yet. Well, then let's attack. Okay, how about now? Gee! Again, was the attribute poisoning. Fortitude save. That's no fun. The other spider, the big one, is dead. Alright. Do we need to throw the acid fire on ourselves now? How big is the AoE? I don't know, man. Just do it.
Could be worse. And will be. Definitely will be.
Yeah, it could be better, right? Oh boy, there are even more of them. And now they're all on Lindsay. Is the swarm dead? I don't even know. Oh my god.
You're down for a moment.
Oh, what's happening? Oh, this is horrible. We need to split desperately here. Immune. Amiri. Move it. Okay, so you might want to attack that one. I'm sorry. No, not you. You.
Could be worse.
The freaking swarm
Definitely will be.
is following me. No, just use a spell then. Okay, what else do we have? Ray's dead. Yeah.
We can do it.
Let's just get rid of the
Protect me.
the big one, I mean.
Please.
Oh boy, this is horrible. I kinda need to prepare a little better for this. I shouldn't let them get that close, but it's not that easy. They ambushed us here.
Lost.
Well, one is gone.
You deserved it.
Okay, so now
Any last wishes?
let's try this with Amiri again. This doesn't really work that well. I don't know how many hit points those swarms have.
I should withdraw for a time.
This won't kill me.
Oh, it's still alive. 1 damage to Spider Swarm? Are you kidding me?
What a miserable last chapter.
I'm all right.
Yeah, that's a miss. Of course it is. Let me see. One more try. Maybe I can do it.
I'll survive.
I won't give up.
I always survive.
Encumbrance. Okay. Oh, because she's gone. I see. No, I don't want to click on harem. Oh boy. This is brutal. I'm not even sure why I'm trying. Well, just one swarm left. Maybe I can do it. Man, I'm glad that he gave me those alchemist fires, huh? There wouldn't been any other way to defeat them. Strength damage. Oof. Poison. Not a fan. Oh, come on. Still alive? Alright. Let's see, what else do we have? Potion of Vanish. Oh boy. Is there anything? Nope. The short answer is nope. I would need a spell. Can I change cure light wounds, inflict light wounds? I'm not sure if that works on the swarm. Cure moderate wounds. Demoralize. Yeah, this won't work. This won't work at all. We need AoE. You're still alive to a diseased party member. I guess we need to do that. If only Tatucha was here with his acid ball. Who has actually some AoE spells? If only I could remember now. Let me see. Are there any? Oh, summon monster. This won't help. Resistance, guidance, virtue. At least he has a magic attack, right? With his hammer. His domain thing. And you? Yeah, piercing scream. Target. Sonic damage. Well, maybe. I'm not sure, but we can only revive one of those. This is only dazzling. Crowd control or debuff rather. So let's try to awake, resurrect harem, I guess. Nope. Drink a potion first.
I can't cast it like that.
Why not?
I can't cast it like that.
Well, then we're dead. Oh, we're dead. Anyway. Okay. Holding down, holding unknown enables tactical time flow. Okay. Alright. Yeah, we need to do this differently. Very differently. One
I stand ready.
needs to pull them. One who can take a
Done with waiting.
little bit of damage. And she can also fight with the big spiders.
Can you make an epic pose? I need inspiration.
Okay, wait.
Tear them apart!
Let's get rid of the spiders first. gotta go full blast here. No time to waste until the others ambush us. No, 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 don't engage in melee combat yet. So he's still throwing one, huh? No, he isn't. They all have. Can I see the hit points? Oh, there are the hit points of the swarm. I see. She's still fine though, even though she was in the middle of the AoE. Okay, let's just give everybody another round of flasks here. I need you to go away. Okay, now you need to move. They're all on Lindsay now. Let's do this fast. What's happening here? You're keeping them busy. You can attack the big one, and you have to suffer through this now. Kill him fast. No, don't go close yet. They need to die first. They are as good as dead. Alright. Do we even have enough potions for this? Amiri is the only one who still has potions. Okay. Oh, this swarm is dead. Okay, good. Great. This spider is dead. Oh, there's another one coming. No, not on me. On the swarm, please. And oh, there's still a swarm there somewhere? I'm not sure. Okay. That's the first one, and this is really the last thing I can give you here. Oh, the spider's maybe dead. Shit, miss. How do we get rid of the swarm now? Don't you do damage on him with your ability here? Channel. Let me see. Wasn't there like a sure hit thing? True strike? Okay, your next single attack roll gains plus 20 insight. I don't know, let's just try it. Do it, man. Do it.
Your life ebbs low.
Okay. What does that do? Channel negative? Damage undead. Oh. Yeah, this won't work on neutral animals. Maybe a monster will help. I'm not sure. What about your ear-piercing scream, by the way? Let's try this. Let's go, Lindsay. Immune, I see. Cure light wounds. Daze. Touch of fatigue. Charge. Demoralize. Hypnotism. I mean, I could try. Is there anything else? What's this? Fighting defensively. Acrobatics. Inspire courage. +1 on everything now. So let's try the hypnotism. And what about you? Anything else that we have? Acrobatics. Nope. Penalty to strength. Nope, that won't help. Raise that won't help. Treat affliction. Diseased or poisoned. Oh, I should have used that before. You can treat each character only once per day. Oh well. I mean, we could try and channel negative energy. Oh no, this is both positive energy. Heal living. Oh, this is interesting. This is AoE healing. Didn't really know that. How about you? Does the rage help? Attack. Fighting defensively. Nope. 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 Well, we could flee. Damn it. Let's see. Harem really never hits? Or what's going on here? I mean, you could try as well. Deals damage 0, reduced. Hey, well, I don't know. We've got nothing left, guys. Oh, right.
This doesn't suit me.
Torches. There was something said about torches. If nothing else helps, use a torch, man. Yes, let's go. Come on. Miss. Oh, great. Just lovely. Miss again. Alright, he has like a dexterity penalty. I need someone with a good dex. Kill those beasts. Those invincible beasts. You're all missing now? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Sorry, I don't have any AoE spells. And I'm out of flasks. Well, let's wait a little. Can we see the rolls? How bad is it? Well, this might go on for a while, huh? The spiders are missing, we are missing. Okay, let's try something else. Let's summon something. Maybe the summoned dog does damage. Miss, miss, miss. It's all a miss.
What a waste.
Can we cure everybody this way? Did we cure the spider swarm as well? Oh, we did! Oh, come on! Oh yeah, I totally forgot that. Harem heals spider swarm for 6 hit points. Oh, great. Okay, that's enough for now. We'll come back to this when we get something that can actually help here. If we can even leave. I guess not. Oh, great. Well, then we're dying now. Well, there's nothing I can do. Yeah, that's it. Sorry, guys. This is not going to work. About 200 years ago, the countries of Rustland and Issia existed within the territory that... something. Yeah, we gotta come back another time. This is not working. Too bad. We're exactly one bottle short of that flask. Oh, didn't I collect that? Totally forgot about that.
Rest is in order.
Oh yeah, we still have that penalty. Well, at
It is done.
least we can leave here now. Lindsay, I'm Lindsay, the author of the book you, my dear reader, hold in your hands. I once studied at the Academy of the Arts in Pitex, but I decided that a real bard doesn't belong within the suffocating walls of some school. Okay, so what's up here, by the way? Nothing. Sweet nothing. Okay, cool. Now we know that there's a way. Can we get another potion from this guy? The first of the river freedoms, say what you will, I live free. It doesn't mean you won't get beaten up for what you say, though. Elena the innkeeper. That was embarrassing. Sorry, I should have quit earlier. So yeah, we could buy potions from that guy. It just was a bit expensive, but I guess we'll have to do it here. There's so many little animals here, so many pets on this farm here, or trading post. Dude, I need more of. But that task of yours. No, I know what I want to do. Show me what you have. Oh well, that's not that expensive actually. Had I knew that before. Alright, we're going full in here now. 10, 200. It's not that cheap, but well, maybe we can sell some stuff. Pocket mirror. Well for it. Merchant. Okay, cooking. Down here. Merchant. Alright. That will do for now. Yeah, but I cannot get healing here now, huh? That's too bad. Yeah, I will make a break soon. But a battle round lasts for 6 seconds. But let me just take a look at a new location. I will go back to the spiders next time, but I just kinda wanna get a new site before I do this. Oh, this road just leads back, alright. And there's something down here. Interesting. Blackberry meadow. Thorny bushes full of juicy berries still grow on the side of an old orchard. Kingdom resource, fruit and berries. Oh, this belongs to me now? Sweet, sweet berries? Okay. What? But I couldn't do anything there, right? I don't know. I'm double clicking, I'm right clicking. Guess not. Wasting time, yeah, precious time.
More strength fades.
What's this? Exhausted. Ancient tomb. A mound with a small barrow inside. The stolen lands are rich with traces of long-gone settlements and the ruins of ancient civilizations. Almost every year, an accidental landslide exposes a door to an ancient tomb or the foundation of some destroyed temple. This location is a prime example of this. Sure, let's enter. Use control to unsnap your area of effect spell from the target. If this option is already active, use control to snap AoE spell to the target instead. Okay. Let's see. Oh, we're already inside the tomb here. It's probably full of traps. Let's be careful here. Why are we so slow? Heavy. Something's not right. Are those flasks that heavy? Huh. I don't know, man. Ooh, interesting. Protection from chaos. Spoon, and this is summon monsters. Garnet ring. Okay. Cool. This is probably...
Thing would be nice, don't you think?
Sure. Full of undead. Right? And probably in the next room already. Let me take a quick look here. Where's my stealth option?
A stealthy approach.
Oh no, this is way too slow for anything. Okay, guys. Yeah, let's go back to the spiders and call it a day for today. Don't forget to empower your party with item spells or abilities before challenging encounters, like little spiders, little invincible spiders. Yeah, I wanted to take a spellcaster. I'm going the spellcaster route later. But I don't have any spells yet. Rogue sorcerer. Okay, fight. Drinking a potion is a move action and takes approximately 3 seconds, but you can still cast a spell or make a single attack in the same round.
Resting would be nice, don't you think?
This is something else. Thylacin. Okay, sure, why not? We're not well, though.
We can do it!
Yeah, we should be fine here. Since there are only 2 of them. We're good.
More strength fades.
Yeah, we will rest. Don't worry. Yeah, I'll cut the video here, and the next time we'll see us at the spider cave. Okay, bye bye, see you.